No other franchise in history has touched so many people across the planet and connected them under a common love.
My eyes just got wide and I was like, oh my God, this is like nothing I'd ever seen before. Watching movies is never the same again.
Growing up with a single mom, Harrison Ford was a role model for me. Surrogate father, if you will.
We all had that Luke Skywalker. We all had the R2-D2, and we remember playing with Millennium Falcon. It's a commonality.
There are so many people who are attracted to Star Wars story, the mythology, and the characters. It really binds us all together. I've dedicated the better part of my adult life to helping build the Star Wars community. But what I have given it, it has given me back far more.
I never thought I'd live in a Star Wars museum. Would never have imagined that direction for myself. I didn't really know that Star Wars was that much of a thing until I visited Rancho Obi-Wan.
Stephen Sansweet has been called a master collector of Star Wars memorabilia. He is the proud owner of the largest collection outside of the Lucasfilm archives.
There were a lot of things here. Lots and lots and lots of things.
Well, it's true. I'm a completist. That means everything that's out there, I want one of.
When I started, I had a feeling that someday it would become a behemoth, but I've never looked back.
When I first got here, the whole museum was just an unfinished barn being used as a storage unit. We brought together volunteers, we rearranged, we built out another building, added some interactive elements, and opened up the museum for the world.
Rancho Obi-Wan.
But I'm not the only collector out there.
When I started out, it was really about filling in the gaps in my collection when I was a kid, and it just snowballed from there.
We've spent decades amassing these things. We built our house to house collectibles as much to house ourselves.
I'm the Jawa. I'm the little guy that's going around collecting every little piece of scrap that I can and putting it all together, hoping somewhere somebody else is going to find some interest in it.
Combined, these collectors have over 1.5 million pieces.
I was having these conversations with other collectors, and the same question kept coming up. What happens to these collections when we're gone?
I used to joke that I would be laid out inside the museum and have it imploded around me. Well, that's not quite what I wanted for my legacy.
It'd be nice if this went on to do something bigger.
Wouldn't it be cool if we got the best of Star Wars collections and built one unmatchable Star Wars museum?
We're bringing together 4 of the largest Star Wars collections in the world to make one giant collection. It will be by far the biggest Star Wars collection in the world.
What we're talking about is building the Jedi Temple for Star Wars relics.
This will be a place of community building and learning,
where people can come from all over the world and geek out together.
We want hundreds of thousands of people to be able to see these collections.
Fans opening their own museum, on the surface, yeah, it's kind of bonkers. Doing a new museum, it's a big lift.
To bring these collections together, we need to build a team, we need a location, and we need to create educational programming. The logistics are daunting.
For these 4 collectors, they're thinking beyond themselves. They want to create a legacy around all the cultural artifacts they've gathered over the years.
This isn't about us. It's about the stories that the objects have to tell.
As first-generation Star Wars fans, it's up to us to preserve this legacy.
Star Wars is forever. It turns the light on. It's bigger than all of us. Sometimes it can be overwhelming.
Fandom is like life. It finds a way.
This is going to be a world-class museum.
The amount of creativity this franchise has inspired, it's touched people all over the world. That legacy continues, and it will continue for generations.
Today, we are sharing this dream with you and asking for your help to make it a reality. The Saga Museum of Star Wars memorabilia. Join us on our journey to preserve these collections for future generations.